I come to you today in a rather vulnerable state. I'm here sitting on my bed in the middle of doing my laundry because there's something important that I must share, and that is that AI, artificial intelligence, for those of you in the know, has made my day slightly worse, and I need to complain about that. So, in fact, I'll go get it. Hold on. I have right here a jar of coins, as you may see here. That I will, you see I've got a wide variety of coins. And in modern society, coins have very little function. And one of the very few functions they have, you may have guessed that, those of you that are more perceptive, machine, like laundromat coin things. And so I was looking to do some laundry today. And I only have non-quarters here. There's no quarters in my entire thing. My Swiss Mix Hot Cocoa Mix Dark Chocolate Sensation box is completely deprived of quarters. And so I can't use this to do my laundry. And so what I was thinking, I'll go to my, my local branch of my credit union and go exchange it for some quarters, because that's a thing that usually is done at those establishments. And so I call the branch, asking so I don't have to drive all the way out there. And lo and behold, who answers my call but their artificial intelligence system. However, that by itself is not inherently wrong. The problem was that it was LARPing as a real human being. And it had the most synthetic voice. Like picture like the white woman on the back of the cereal box as a voice. That's her. This is who it is, and she's got her, I'm picturing the stock photo. She's got like the little headset on there, and they've got the little microphone, and she's like smiling. She's talking to me, and I don't like that. I don't appreciate that. I want someone that's a disgruntled employee who is bothered and annoyed and kind of confused that someone called the phone, because those phones I feel like don't ring very much. They're not exactly ringing off the handsets, but this AI, this artificial entity, begins to try to answer my question. And I rephrase the question, and it doesn't get it quite right. It's, saying, maybe we'll do it. And we don't really know. But the part that really got me was that as it was processing in its little lobotomite cranium, its CPU, its GPU was spinning like a broken record. It had this fake typing sound that I'm sure they thought it was so slick that they were going to get away with that. And I'm like asking a basic question, and then it's like, let me think about that. And typing sounds like there's no reason they would be typing me calling my local branch to ask them if they accept coins. They don't need to look that up. And so they have this system that's meant to look like, it's a real person, but it's not, and it's not convincing either. And so I rephrase the question 2 more times, and it's like, we don't accept foreign exchanges. And I'm like, well, it's not a foreign coin. And then it says, and this is rich, it says, please hold. And so I wait, and I know it's not gonna put me on hold because it's a freaking AI and it doesn't know how to do anything. It's an idiot. It's a fool. And so I wait, and within 3 seconds it says, "Thank you for calling," and hangs up. This AI has been so rude to me. It has wasted my time and made my day slightly worse. And that is inexcusable, and I think we should nuke all of the databases in the world. And that AI has been a mistake. I think it's already happened. I think we need to reverse the course of history, the tide of time, and turn over a new page, Maybe we train crows. Crows are pretty smart. We train crows in mass groups off of human language, and then they can return, a prompt with a response, potentially. We teach them computer skills. I think there's a lot of other solutions we have to this problem, and I just don't think AI is the real long-term solution here.